Welcome to the Clearly Beneficial podcast, the show where we rip off the Band-Aid and explore the future of healthcare, benefits, and the people driving innovation in the industry. This episode is brought to you by Health Next, the company leading the way in helping employers build enduring cultures of health and well-being, reducing medical cost trends, and increasing organizational performance. To learn more how they can help you, visit healthnext.com.
Good morning and happy Friday. This morning, the Wall Street Journal had an editorial opinion from the editorial board about why the Trump administration was starting to consider auto-enrolling people in Medicare Advantage plans when they became eligible for Medicare. So if you didn't make a conscious choice to enroll in a regular Medicare plan, traditional Medicare plan, they would stick you in a Medicare Advantage plan automatically. And, they chose to politicize it as the Democrats all hate it, and plus the Democrats want single-payer health care and all the things. And single-payer health care will be a topic of a full podcast episode I'm producing right now, where I talk with a few industry experts about the pluses and minuses of such an arrangement. But that said, I really felt, odd about the Wall Street's decision to move forward with a commentary that Medicare Advantage is designed to, pool risk and take care of the sickest and all these kind of things. When in essence, my opinion of that is kind of BS. My experience with, making a choice for Medicare this year, which has been fun, it's not that it was hard. If it's that hard for you to read the pages of the Medicare guide, it's not, for the faint of heart. Find a quality broker that can walk you through it. I have 23 years in the healthcare and health insurance industry, and I still used a broker. That wasn't me, So I found someone to answer my questions and walk me through the options. And they gave me the option of Medicare Advantage, which would have costed me zero premium, would have been free. And I said, I don't want that. I don't want to be stuck within a health system specifically because I want flexibility to choose what I want to choose, go see doctors, because 99% of doctors in America take Medicare, okay? Which, by the way, is a single-payer plan. So if you're struggling with Medicare, making a choice, talk to a broker who's qualified, let them give you good advice, and you make the decision. Medicare Advantage puts you in a box, okay? And it also, the docs that are involved with it complain about it because it lowers their reimbursement. Sometimes Medicare Advantage pulls out of a region and then you got to make a last minute decision. Sometimes they can cancel you. So at the end of the day, traditional Medicare, where you have Part A, Part B, of course, Part D, which is your drug plan, and then you buy a supplement to plug all the holes in those three things, offers you the most flexibility in America. No matter where you live, if you get sick, you're not stuck going to the local hospital or the local health system. Okay, if you got to go to the Mayo Clinic, you got to go to Sloan Kettering, you got to go somewhere big, traditional Medicare will take that business, okay? So it's all about choice, it's all about whatever, but for them to sort of make a political statement about the Trump administration saying, well, the default is going to be Medicare Advantage if you don't make a choice, I'm not for that. I think you as someone turning 65, and so many people already have turned 65 and made these choices, and half of America who is on Medicare or some form of Medicare is on Medicare Advantage, right? So half have already chosen that because the marketing is slick. I can't tell you how many pieces I've gotten from a large California-based HMO, a regional HMO, a big, insurer that is, affiliated with the largest retirement group in the country, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Advantage. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to stick with what I've got and choosing traditional Medicare. Will it cost me more out of pocket? Yes. Is the premium indexed to income? Yes. But if I, God forbid, get diagnosed with something that needs serious management beyond the capability of the systems that are near me, I want to be able to use traditional Medicare. So, I love it these days more and more as everybody who has a platform, including me, chooses to have an opinion and share it. Okay. And that's cool. I mean, if you got an opinion, share it. But make sure you know what you're talking about. And also make sure you're offering up a solution. Okay. I'm on LinkedIn a lot. I see a lot of people every day. They're complaining about something. They're poking fun at something. They're blaming somebody in the healthcare system, but then they're offering zero solutions. Okay. So if you're going to complain, you have the right to complain. But for the rest of us, you also have the right to give us a solution to that complaint. So it gives us a path to learning something new about why you're complaining about the thing you're complaining about. Anyway, peace. This is Friday, so you probably won't see this till next week. But if you had a good weekend, great. And all the good things. Take care. This podcast reflects the personal views of the host and guests, not their employers or sponsors. See you next time.